Good
Okay.
job today, Gina.
I got you. Jeff, I got you.
Oh, you already did it. Thank you, Steph. Steph's our assistant. Joey, if you don't know, see how she just took care of me? I got you, Jeff. Anyways, guys, welcome to the ISOBEST Team Express pros call, Zoom training. And I'm going to throw it over right now to Kimberly because she's going to give some of the recognition for this team, and she's going to go over some of the announcements, and then we're going to throw it back to me, and then I got a special guest tonight going to give us some top-notch training, and you guys are going to be blown away, and then I'm going to roll it into some little business tips, and then we're going to rock and roll this week. Okay, Kimberly, take it away.
Awesome. Well, welcome everyone to, first of all, who am I? I am Kimberly Abram. I have the distinct honor and privilege of opening up our business Zoom tonight and welcoming you to the ISOBEST Team Express GoPro Business Training Zoom. Woo woo! Let's hear it. Yes. So first of all, I am super excited to be here. Day one of our 11-day shred. So that's awesome. I want to shout out to each and every one of you, whether you're doing this quietly from the sidelines and watching all of us, but especially those that are getting out there with your shakes, with your lives, with your posts. Thank you for stepping up for the team, because sometimes when new people are a little shy about that, it is awesome that we can support and encourage each other to get out of our shells or off the wall flower wall. So with that, I also want to say, keep it up. Let's going day one. Let's keep this momentum going. We know that Debbie wants us to get out there and kill it. We're going to get our best bodies before 2021. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Now, one thing that I do want to remind everyone is to support our wonderful Christina Potter tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, the Touching and Inspirational Difference Makers Zoom. She puts that together and puts her heart and soul into it, so don't forget to do that. I'm like, is that my dog? So anyway, and then also Shelly Jeffries now has a wonderful, fantastic Isogenics presentation that you can invite your guests to also, that gets more into the products and the comp plan. So that is Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time also. The difference makers can be found live on Facebook. It can also be found right here, but also the Isogenics presentations, Shelly Jeffries will post that Zoom information in our team page and on our messenger threads. So right now I want to do a little bit of recognition, and I'm just starting off, so if I do miss anyone, because this is a limited list that I got, we are going to recognize again next week. So I just have a few consultants that I want to acknowledge and recognize, and the first one is Artisha Carly. Yay! Yes! Clap, clap, clap. Yes, we gotta get this for Debbie. Woo, woo! Come on, everybody clap. Lonnie Smith is a consultant, and Melissa Dillon is a consultant. Yeah! Way to go. Open that door for residual income, baby. Now, the next one is very, very special to me. Elisa Bierman, congratulations on becoming a manager and hitting your 5-cycle bonus as well. Woo-hoo! That is awesome. Way to go. So all of you, change more lives, bless more lives. Let's keep it going. Now, there are some very special other recognitions, but I'm going to share the mic with Mr. Beebe over here and let him get into some even more exciting recognition. Go ahead, Jeff. Take it away.
I love the energy. The energy creates energy, guys. You hear this energy? Everybody, once she got on, everybody's there's big smiles, the energy, and that's what we got to create. And there's a lot of recognition. So if we're on here and one of their teammates got a rank advancements or something like that, unmute and let us know, because Isogenics is revamping some of the back office right now. But there's two people that are pretty special in here, and I don't know if they're on here or not. Monique Fraser and Rob Ness. There he is right there waving in this, probably in the snow somewhere up in the woods. But they just hit their first 1-star Crystal Executive 10 cycles. And they're rocking and rolling. They're changing lives all over the world. I mean, we met these two individuals at a GoPro event with 20,000 people from another company, and they joined this team, and they are just impacting lives all over. So they're our Canadian executive team, and they're going right up the ladder now. So we're excited about that. Now, here's the ripple effect. Here's the ripple effect. Why we do what we do. Remember, we get paid to unlimited depths all over the world. And I get to announce, last week you saw us announce a powerhouse that we have on our team, Mr. Mark Greer, for not only hitting executive, but last week, and he's not only hit executive with $1,000 bonus there, he's up to win $50,000. He's already a finalist in the Ice Body Challenge. He's a pro athlete, but I told him, we talk, we coach all of these leaders on here. There's a bunch of executives on here from all over the world with us right here. I said, put your foot down, dude. And he's a pro athlete. He's coachable. He listens. And he does the do. He gets up early, stays up late. He flipping in 1 week. He's 2-star executive. Boom, hit it right off the get-go. That means he's the residual income now, residually, just starting, is $58,000 to $109,000 a year. You know, as long as you keep your foot down, you stay active, next thing it'll be 200, 300. But next rank is going to get bigger and bigger. So that's some of the announcements on the growth of this team. So I just ask each and every one of you guys, just flip and knock it out of the park. Bless people's lives. So I get the honor real quick to introduce somebody that's real special to us, that's going to really knock it out of the park. And I want her, because I know I'll butcher it. I know I will. And so I want her to not only tell her all her accomplishments, so you know the value of her speaking and what she said. She's going to talk about this right here. Say hello to health, and how simple our system is. But us as leaders, as business builders, and there might be a few product users that just jumped on this. And this is a business Zoom, but it's about serving and helping others, coming from your heart and really helping people. So you get out of your way. But this woman really studied with John Anderson, and really she's been with the company for a while, so she really knows the system. So you don't need to know all this, what she's going to train us, but it's good in the back of your head to know to do the system correctly and coach your people correctly. But in the back of this book right here, it's simple. It just shows you. It's simple. So it's simple duplication. But Gina Van Dorn, will you let everybody know and tell it like you told me exactly what your accomplishments are, and then knock out this training real quick and throw it back to me, and I'll end up with some business stuff, and we'll end this sucker strong.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jeff. Hey team, happy Monday. Happy Shred Day 1. Has everybody had a great day so far? Yeah? All right. So a little bit about my background. My bachelor's degree was in health and exercise science. I have a specialty in cardiac and pulmonary rehab. I was a clinical exercise physiologist for a long time. I worked with professional athletes. I did corporate wellness. I had multiple certifications as a trainer. So I did physical therapy with that. I was all over the place with that. So I had a lot of nutrition background with it. Later in my career, I went forward and got my emergency medical technician certification, which led me into being a psychiatric technician, which is a license special to a couple of the states in the United States. And I'm a nurse that's specialized in forensics, psychiatric, and developmentally disabled individuals. And so I've worked with this state with severe and profound developmental disabilities. I then later went on to work with the Department of Corrections, and I became an officer, a sworn peace officer, and a nurse with the acute psychiatric inmates for the Department of Corrections in California. And then I later went on to finish my registered nursing license. And I've worked all over as a nurse. I've worked in ICU, ER, burns, you name it. In the end, I wound up working in aesthetic medicine. But I will tell you that after all that, my greatest pride and my greatest achievement has been my current career as a full-time network marketer with Isagenix. And I obviously I say obviously because you guys know I'm a clinician, I have a huge science background. I came to Isagenix for the science, but man, did I fall in love with this business and the opportunities it presents to us. So tonight, I want to go over how to really nail being a really effective cleanse or health coach with Isagenix, because really, guys, that is half of our business. We share and we sell our systems, preferably the ultimate pack and the value pack, because it really is my belief that those get you the best results. You're setting your people up for success. So why would you not finish that off on the back end with being an awesome cleanse day coach and showing them the full effect of what we have to offer with our products. And what that's going to create for you is better retention and duplication if you do it simply. And that's what I want you guys to take out of this. Great, I have all this background. Not everybody's like me, and honestly, that doesn't matter. Everybody can do this business. So I'm going to teach you how to duplicate that and do it really effective and simply. If you've been doing Isagenix for a while, it's very easy because a lot of us are in maintenance mode or we're in athletic mode. We're not just in weight loss mode. But everybody that comes to us, we want to get them to baseline. The first 30 days are crucial. It's crucial to help them understand simply the system and how to duplicate it if they move on to coach other people or share. So what Jeff had held up earlier, this comes in the value pack, and it's the Say Hello to Health pamphlet. And we're going to go right away and do a shake day and a cleanse day. But why do we shred? The shred is 2 shake days, 2 cleanse days, followed by 5 full shake days, and wrapping it up with 2 cleanse days. This 11-day shred is literally the fastest and most effective and focused way as a team to get the best results out of your 30-day system. The 11-day shred is not a separate system. It's what we do fun focused together to get those best results and quickly. John Anderson, actually a long time ago, right there, How Do You Crush Your Goals? His program was designed to follow what we're doing on the 11-day shred. Okay, so let's go over shake days first. If we've been doing Isagenix for a while, like I was saying before, it's easy to go into maintenance mode and let's just get everything in, that sort of thing. Like, let's blend a lot of stuff in our shakes. Let's, add this and that and the other. But John Anderson wrote this program to be very, very simple. It maximizes the absorbency and the nutritional aspect of the products. So the first thing you're going to look at when you look at a shake day is it's broken into intervals. It says early morning, mid-morning, lunch. It goes in intervals. And what that is meant and designed to do is to create a steady insulin level in the body. So what we're doing is we really ideally want to coach our people to do each of those intervals every 2 to 3 hours apart. The first interval is the ionics. Now, this is the one that I see a lot of variation on, but the best and most effective way to get the full effect of your ionics is to take that on an empty stomach within 30 to 60 minutes of rising or waking up on an empty stomach. Why? Because it allows for the full absorption of the adaptogens to get into the body. We don't want anything to compete with our ionics. It's a very special product. And by the way, before I get going, I'm going to help you guys out. To make your people resourceful, you want to do that. So isagenixhealth.net and isagenixpodcast.com has everything you want to know about the products. So if you want to dive into that for self-development, do that for appreciation of the products. But I will tell you that the ionics, best to be on an empty stomach. We want to mix it either minimally with cold water, so you can shoot it as a shot. You can take it with 3 to 6 ounces of water, drink it cold like a tea over ice, that's fine. My favorite way, and the favorite way of Kathy Coover, is to warm up the water. I'm talking 20 seconds in the microwave. Do not boil that water. You will destroy the adaptogens in the tonic. So just a nice warm tea, and it changes the flavor profile. At every single interval, by the way, preferably we want to get water in. 2 glasses of water at every single interval will nicely space out your water throughout the day. Hydration is very important. It's one of the big go-tos I check a box on if my customers, you can tell I'm a nurse, my customers have hit a plateau, or if they're not quite moving their scale or their inches in the way that I think that they should be. So water is important for hydration, lubrication of the joints, increasing the metabolism. It also helps flush out all of the toxicities that we've pushed out of ourselves with our program. It helps flush that through the body. So 2 glasses of water at every interval, or it's half the body in ounces of water per the pounds that they weigh. Okay, so, but 2 glasses of water will get you 12 glasses of water a day. That's great. Moving on to the next interval, 2 to 3 hours later, you have your shake. Now the shake is designed perfectly as John Anderson made it, with water and or ice. If you start adding fruit, if you start adding ionics, if you start adding, I'm not ripping on everybody because I love like everybody's recipes, but if you start adding hydrate, you are going to throw off the macronutrient profile of that shake the way that it was designed to work. Again, we're talking about absorption. So water and or ice. The only thing else that I would suggest in the first 30 days is spices, like cinnamon, pumpkin pie spice, or I would suggest extracts. Extracts you have to be careful of, because if you're too heavy-handed, you'll get a little alcohol taste in your mouth. So just keep it simple, guys. You know, we always say the first shake is the worst shake, because you got to find out like which the texture you like. Do you like it thick? Do you like it thin? That's a personal preference, but our shakes are delicious. You sure can mix the flavors if you want to. The AM packet of the Daily Essentials with Isogenesis goes right there. Those packets were perfectly designed to fill the nutrient gaps that we couldn't get into our products by the way of flavor. Usually, because you know you don't want fishy oil flavor in your shake, right? So they had to scoot that out into capsules. Those are really great and absorbable with food. Your shake is food, remember that. So really absorbable. John Anderson designed it to go right there with the accelerator. Again, 2 to 3 hours later, I prefer that everybody take in an isogenic snack on the 11-day shred or in your first 30 days. And if you have set your person up with a value pack or an ultimate pack, like I said, we set them up for success. They're getting the results because our nutrition is highly micronized. It's full spectrum nutrition. It's perfectly balanced. If I have my people go and make their own snacks, I will tell you there's a lot of room for error right there. And even if they hit it, if they nailed it, if they protein paced it and they did it within 100 to 150 calories, which that's what our snacks are. They're 100 to 150 calories. Even if they nailed that, you guys, it doesn't matter how clean you eat. It doesn't matter how organic you eat. Nothing is as pure and as high quality as the Isogenics products. Okay, they're alkaline. They're meant to go with our system for best results. So please, like if your first 30 days, best results are going to come from your isogenic snacks. And I'm rushing because I have 15 minutes. So sorry I'm talking so fast. 2 to 3 hours later. Now here's a big star. The lunchtime interval. For best results, make sure your people coach to this. The best results come from getting your fork and knife meal in that lunch interval, not the shake. The shake, once in a while, I can say, okay, if they have a family dinner or something like that, you can swap the dinner shake for the lunchtime meal, but best results come from that fork and knife in the middle of the day between the hours of 11 and 2. Why? Because I know by the time that they go to bed, everything is fully digested, and the body, while it sleeps, can allow itself to detox. The liver is our natural detoxification organ. The body does not multitask. So if I'm digesting, I can't cleanse. So the best results are going to come from that fork and knife in the middle of the day. Okay, so we coach to that, we tell them. So again, you've got 2 to 3 hours later, another isogenic snack, then we do our dinner shake or our dinner, and then we end with the IsoFlesh. The recommended dosage on the IsoFlesh is 1 to 2 capsules. I personally coach my people to start with 1, after 2 or 3 days, add the second if you're doing good, okay? Magnesium is an amazing nutrient. That's what the IsoFlesh is made of. It helps soothe the digestive tract. I have been on isogenics for 6 years, and I still take my IsoFlesh every single day. I love it because there's value in it beyond just the 30-day system. All right, so now we're going to move on to cleanse day. Cleanse day, same thing, broken into intervals. Why? Because we're keeping our insulin levels steady by nourishing during an intermittent fast or a nutritional cleanse. So we're constantly feeding the body minerals, nutrients, protein. What does that do? It sustains our muscle mass. The awesome thing about isogenics per our clinical study is for every 12 weeks, per 12 weeks, we built 9% lean mass without exercise. How is that possible? Because the quality of our nutrition is so superior and so absorbable that it gives the body that it was designed to have to sustain that lean mass and build it. That is phenomenal. So coupling that clean nutrition with the fast gives us the results that is like no other. It's only in Isogenics. And proudly, we are published in independent medical research journals because of it. So the cleanse day, back to cleanse day, again with the cleanse, pure water and or ice. You can change the texture. You can put it in a popsicle. You can make it a slushie. You can drink it warm like you could the ionics. Don't destroy the natural botanicals in it, only warm. And keep it simple. And then you're allowed on your cleanse days, which is awesome now. You're allowed up to 10 credits according to the cleanse day tracker. So it's 4 servings of cleanse with up to 10 points worth of nutritionally approved isogenic snacks. Don't go and eat hard-boiled eggs on that day. You won't get your results. Just stick to how the program was designed. Everything is written right there. There's not one space where John Anderson said to put the ionics into the shake. Okay, it's not there. Why? Because we keep it simple. We get our results. Why would you sell somebody the Cadillac of nutrition and let them drive the tricycle? Set them up for success, because what you're doing is you're having a bunch of people coming to you with different educational levels on nutrition, different parts emotionally of their life, like why they came to us. And if we keep them in the black and white box in these little rules, it helps them flourish. We're giving them the best, and we're setting up their habits going forward for a lifetime. And remember, we are the art of well-being across a whole entire lifespan. We're not just here for 30 days. One of the biggest things I can tell you, now this is my old school 6-year-old 400 to 600 calorie meal idea. If anybody wants me to post that up and I suggest you, I will. The meal is the one part that I want to go over because Isogenics is perfect. Our snacks are perfect. There's no error there. The only fluctuation that you can have is with the meal. So I want you guys as coaches to cross your T's and dot your I's and set them up for success. We want a full, well-rounded, balanced meal. So when I talk to my people about protein, carbs, fats, veggies, and the other column, I'm making sure they're within parameters. So on protein, lean, grilled, baked, roasted protein is the way to go. There's like no deep frying. There's no fatty red meat. Now, people are like, I like red meat. I like red meat. Red meat has the most superior amino acid profile, in my opinion, for muscle building. But what kind of red meat do I suggest? It's really, really lean. It's the filet mignon. It's the top sirloin. Check. Okay, I'm going to say 60 years old, Jeff Beebe. I will tell you, I've known this man for 6 years. Jeff does not look like that because he eats sloppy. He doesn't cleanse for 2 days and then go have mashed potatoes and white bread. He doesn't eat like that. I see him. He sticks to his vegetables and he sticks to his proteins. And that is, that's shred show working right there. So if everybody wants to look like Jeff Beebe, you get in the gym and you follow that, okay? But so we're gonna stick to the grilled protein. I always coach my people with Isogenics. We eat as organic as we can, as GMO-free as we can, as hormone-free as we can, as best as you can. It's not going to be perfect your whole entire life. It takes education, it takes study to be like, okay, I'm going to change my habit to looking at the back and looking at those ingredients or looking at a serving size. But I will tell you, nobody ever went wrong from eating grilled chicken and fish and vegetables. Get a variety. When I'm looking at the vegetables on weight loss mode, no corn, no carrots, no sugary beets and peas. If you're going to have somebody in weight loss mode, the best thing you can do is get them green leafy veggies, their broccoli. I love colors, tomatoes. Vegetables are really free, but I steer them away a little bit, just the first 30 days, away from the sugar, the high sugar. Same thing with the fruit. I don't suggest bananas, grapes, mangoes, pineapple. I don't suggest that for their fruit serving. I'm more or less gonna, if they have to have fruit, I'm gonna say, okay, do a berry, high in antioxidants, very hydrophilic or water loving, so it makes our tummy full. It's the biggest bang for our buck. So I'm like, if you need fruit, berries are your jam on the first 30 days. No pun intended. Not really jam, just the berry. All right, so healthy fats. Healthy fats are important for cell activity. So half of an avocado, look at your clean oils, your virgin coconut oils, sesame oil is clean, your extra virgin olive oils. Cold pressed, we'll learn about that as we go through. Like I said, you give them ideas. It's not meant to be perfect because life's not perfect. And I'm talking about the first 30 days. Your complex carbs, this is the one, is a little tricky for some people. Some people can handle the carbs, some people can't. If I'm gonna eat a carb, I'm gonna tell my people, stay as close to nature as possible. Get that half of the sweet potato, get the dried beans, get the whole grain, the quinoa, the farro. I more or less go there. I try to get as little processed food as possible, nothing out of a can. If I can't find fresh, I will pick frozen because the can has a bunch of preservatives, salt, a lot of chemical-y stuff in there that I don't really like. So I try to keep it as clean as possible. But I do like to tell them about balance. And we never have anybody fail on this team. If somebody makes a whoops, because this is a learning curve, it's okay. That's what we're here for. We put them back up on the isopony. You're not going to fail here. Okay. So we're all about, loving people through this and being the best cleanse day coaches we can possibly be. But I promise you, if you guys keep it simple, follow the black and whites, nothing fancy schmancy, you are going to be super duplicatable. Your people are going to be happy because they got the best results possible, and your retention is going to be awesome. The one thing I'm going to end with is the other thing besides hydration and the meal, IsaBody Challenge is huge. It's huge for accountability. It's a huge resource, a huge tool you have as a coach to help your people. Your inches and your pictures before you start anybody on a system are imperative because everybody, they look at themselves in the mirror every single day. And you get used to that. And people are blown away not only by the pounds. The pounds is a tool. I really love the inches. The inches show what's going on inside the body, lean mass versus fat mass. And people are usually blown away by how many inches they have actually lost at the end of their first 30 days. But the IsaBody Challenge automatically does that. So when you're setting your people up, you've walk them through their back office, you convert them over to associate right away, and you sign them up for IsaBody Challenge right away. Those pictures have to be done anyway. So it's a great accountability. It keeps them, goal oriented. And like I said, it's really awesome for retention. So like I said, set your people up for success, keep it simple. And if you ever have anything that's out of the ordinary, guess what? We have each other as a team. You don't have to know everything. You don't have to be an expert in nutrition. That's what the team is for. So thank you for having me on tonight. Jeff, I hope that wasn't too long.
That was so powerful. And you know what? Thank you so much, Gina, because this type of stuff, training, and usually this is all business. This is part of business because us as business builders here, helping and serving people, we've got to really realize and how to do it properly. And the book makes it simple. If someone can read, you just say, hey, and I'll even have them read it back to me. I'll even have them read it to me. Do you understand it when I'm going through their box with them? Do you understand? But it's so important we don't need all this knowledge. We have her. If we needed her. But all you got to do, it works. The product works. We showcase pictures. We don't, before and after pictures. We don't showcase, look, this does it, this. We showcase the body, the results. So we're a team that really sets people up for success. And when you guys are coaching somebody, now we're all health coaches, we're all cleanse coaches, but we're all wealth coaches. We're building a business. We're building a business here. So you got to realize nutrition is a multi-billion-dollar industry. It out-succeeds the NFL. It out-succeeds the motion picture business. I was in that business for 36 years. I know it well. It outperforms it. So we have a big opportunity here to change the world, change childhood obesity. And it all starts with one of us to open our mouths. You can't sell anything if you don't ask for the sale. You have to ask. You have to open your mouth. When you're coaching somebody, you're enrolling somebody, there's two different types of prospects. Well, let me back up real quick. I want to hit on something she said real quick because I just thought of it. If you have somebody that says, oh, you know, in our team, it's like, oh my God, I'm down flipping 6 pounds. Oh my God, I'm down 10 pounds. Oh my God. It's all these, and you guys all know, we all get the messages that lights us up. And you just get to smile and say, I told you so. I told you so. I told you to trust me, you know? And, but when anybody comes back to me and I tell them at the beginning, I'll know if you're cheating or not, right at the get-go. Say, I'll know if you're cheating or not. If you call me and say, yeah, I'm not really down too far, well, we got to put yourself in check. Because now this relates back to what she said. If the system works, it's that knife and fork meal. So you need to go back and address them and say, hey, what'd you, just give me an idea what you ate yesterday. And you get it stepped down, you'll realize, and you do trick questions, you know, like yesterday, I know you probably didn't have 2 shakes, did you? You know, you trick, oh yeah, I did. Oh, there it is. You find out, you dig deep, you're a private investigator. Our job, we're private investigators. When we get somebody on the phone, first thing you want to know about them is, Joe, I know Joe. Joe enrolled last night. Joe right here, Lops, is brand new, brand new. It's on the Zoom. Rolled him at 10 o'clock last night or something from New York, Buffalo, bad to the bone. I love his energy. He's came straight, and this is another thing I want to train on real quick. And this is off the cuff. You know, I looked over at Joe just now and went, whoa, you never know who knows somebody else. We enrolled a guy, Paul, super good guy, has been on the product forever, loves it. His role finally his rolled his son, and you know, he's just loving life. He did a 3-way message with Joe, with me. Hey, I got a buddy that wants to jump on the program. You know, and so no introductory, no nothing, not like we usually do it. Oh, perfect, Joe. Hey, what's a good time? Tonight? Tomorrow? Oh, Tuesday. I mean, Monday works for me. Monday. So we set it. Sent him a video to watch. This didn't even put him in the group. Just boom, 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 right then, because I wasn't even friends with on Facebook with him. But I knew he trusted Joe. I just trusted Paul. So I knew he was going to do the system because you trust your friends. And right when I jump on the phone with him, I think my words were, hey, Joe, nice meeting you. Hey, is this about business or product only? He went straight to business. He already did all the research. He already looked us up. He has already looked up isogenics. So you never know who the leaders, you know, always ask people for referrals. You know, if you're not ready, hey, you know, I want to help you with your real estate business. I'll refer people. If you have anybody you want to refer to me, please do so. Let's help each other. It's all about helping and serving each other. So always know that, guys, and really look at now what Gina just went over, setting people up for success. You don't set people up for success. It's all about moving products, right? The first thing is the enrollment. Getting them everything you can for free, setting them up with the value pack, ultimate pack, because why? The retention rate, 75% to 100% retention rate, that customer is going to be with you for a whole year, if not for the rest of his life. You set somebody up, hey, I just want a quesadilla, just, oh, here, I'll enroll you, just get excited, you enroll somebody, no PIB, no, you're doing this for a living. I do this for a living. Joe's not going to be my first failure. You know, if he says, I just want to try a thing of shakes, no, I'm not the guy for you then. I'm not going to coach you. I'm not going to coach somebody like that. So just always set them up for success and really realize now you got to finish the enrolling process. You enroll somebody, you set them up on one of the systems, you automatically let them know. And Joe can know, I did this morning with him quick, and he's fast. I was so grateful because I had a busy day today, and he just boom, 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 are done. And you just log them back out. We need to finish the enrolling process. You send them. I hardly ever sent a preloaded cart to somebody because I want to know what they do, and I want to know if their knees hurt. I want to know if they have health issues. I want to know if they're interested in the business or product only. I want to know their target points that they want to hit. I want to know how to serve them. So I don't send preloaded carts out. People go, well, how much is it? Well, I set people up for success. I have no clue how much it is until I talk to you, until I find out what your needs are. So set them up for success. Finish the enrolling process. Now, when you finish the enrolling process, she hit on it. You send them their information, you get them back on the phone and say, hey, I need to finish the enrolling process while I'm putting your order in, back and upload. While I'm putting your order in, I want you to send me 3 photos, head to toe, front, back, and side, because I give excellent customer service. You can do it yourself on the IsaLife app. Write this down, IsaLife app. You're going to download it once your account's open. I'm going to call you back real quick. I'm going to send you your login, your password information, and I'm going to finish the enrolling process real quick for you to show your own wholesale account. So you do that, you log them into isagenix.com, log in, and you show them, okay, you go down here. First thing I want to show you is turn your associate so you can be in the Eat for Free Club. I go straight to that. There's your back office. I want you to scroll down to the left. I don't ask. People want to be guided and told what to do to save them and make sure they get everything they're supposed to get and set them up for success. Okay, I want you to scroll down here. I want you to click here to become an associate so you can be in the Eat for Free Club. If he wouldn't have said business, I don't need to talk to him that way. I could say just associate because he's doing business. But anybody else, no matter what, it's just, hey, roll down here. This is what you're going to click on so you can participate in the Eat for Free Club. It's free. Value pack, ultimate pack, it's free. Premium pack, it's free. So you're going to click that. I just saved you a bunch of money. And this is like American Express card. Every time you swipe it, you get air miles for it. Every time you put something in your mouth, you're going to get points for it. And you're going to get paid back from this. So, and you set them up there, and then immediately you're going to say, okay, now I'm going to log you in, go to their auto ship, right to that thing, go to the little truck, show them the truck, click on it, go down, show them their billing, explain to them why you set it at 29 days, not 30. Because if you're new here, if you set it for 30, Isagenix takes some of the BV. You want all the BV. So you set it for 29 to 28 days, no matter what. Now you get all the BV as a business builder or as a customer to get paid back from someday. So you set them up that way. You scroll down, you show them how to order product in their auto ship. I always talk about coffee immediately. He did the ultimate pack, so the coffee's already there. So he's going to be ordering coffee in his back office, and I did talk to him, but I show him where the coffee is. If they're drinking coffee, that could be towards some of the BV. And then I show them how to edit their shakes, and then I go down to the bottom there, and I say, see the total, subtotal. I said, the main thing I want you to pay attention to is where it says BV, business volume. Everything has a point value to it. So what is it saying? They'll say, oh, because you never duplicate the same order. You put a scarcity, smaller order in there, over 100 BV. And so I show them that. And I say, all you got to be concerned about is always keeping that as 100 BV, not 99. And right now it's at 170 or something. I said, just, you can lower it, do whatever you want. But whenever you're changing anything in this auto ship, I don't even care. Don't look at the price, look at that. Because always it'll store and give them a story. Stories sell. And just like last week we did, we gifted $400, $600. A while back we gifted $2,800 to my neighbor because we set them up correctly. So, and then you go right over and I scroll down, I take them back up to the order tab, right underneath the Isagenix thing. And I say, run your cursor over it. I said, see where it says view coupons? Now your coupon's not going to be there today because it takes 24 hours to load, but there's a $25 or $50 coupon. Once that's loaded tomorrow, I want you to go down to where it says ISA delivery. And I want you to copy that coupon and I want you to put it in and get the ISA delivery. It's only 119 bucks or something like that. But you got to think with this coupon, you're going to get free shipping for the whole year. It'll pay off. And if you want to pay for shipping, you can just use it for product, whatever. And then I take them back up to that place, the orders, and I show them the international sponsorship. Even as a customer, a product user, I talk about it because it gets me talking about the business and why I do this. And they realize right off the get-go, this is a business, man. This is a business. Whoa. You know, this is more than just a product, but you get to be a product user if that's all you want. But we're moving product throughout the world. And this is why it's important you join one of the fastest growing financial teams in the company. And we're moving product throughout the world. And right here for 49 bucks, why wouldn't you? It's an insurance policy, even as a product user. Click this button, and if you can swing it, buy that. Because we're enrolling people all over the world, and this volume is going to be placed underneath you. And if you don't click that, all that volume is not going to be placed. And if you ever want to earn this money, this like the American Express card, if you ever open the residual income door, and I'll show you how to pay off whether you want to do it now or later, you want most of the volume as much as you can get. And you might enroll a Jeff Beebe that's in Australia or Mark Greer that's in Australia. You want to benefit from that. So show him that. And then I take him straight over, and I did this with about 15 minutes with him this morning. I said, take it straight over now to resources. I said, go over to that resource tab and click on it. Now on the left side, there's all the tutorials on how to change your credit card, how to enroll somebody, how to change auto ship. It gives them tools to do something themselves instead of being, oh, well, whine and fool to you. I can't find. I said, Google that stuff if you can't find it. And I'm not your secretary, but I'm here to help. You know what I mean? So really set people up for success to know where everything's at. Now, me personally, I enroll everybody, the first 2 to 4 people, I help them enroll them. I almost enroll them for them because I want to turn them consultant and make sure they're set up. I don't want to make it painful for them at all. I want to create the duplication immediately, but I have them look at that stuff, but I have them scroll all the way down the bottom because I don't know if he's an independent contractor. I know, but because I was a private investigator, but I know my pool guy's an independent contractor. I know my gardener's an independent contractor. I know my construction guy that works on the house is an independent contractor. I scroll all the way down, and on the left side, look, how about this? There's medical insurance, a multi-billion-dollar group medical insurance that we get to sell. And so don't forget, there's companies that's all they sell. We have it just by always talk. Chris Harvell got it for his family. He's paying almost $1,200 for him and his wife and 2 kids. It went down to $370 or something like that. Why wouldn't I share that with Joe? So always shows it. And so, okay, Joe, any questions? You got everything. Even as a product user, you know everything there is. I need you to send. I'm going to put your IsoBody challenge pictures in, but if you want to try it on the IsoLife app, you can do it, but I want them also because I'm coaching you. You're a 10, right? I'm working with 10s. I'm working with success. We dominate the IsoBody challenge for a reason. So when you look at what we do and the results we have, it's powerful. And now just remember, I don't know what this is on my screen. Just remember, professional network marketers find professional of networks of people doing the same thing we do. So you're 2 things here. You're a cleanse coach and a wealth coach. You want to create success in your life? You got to duplicate. You have to duplicate. You have to duplicate. Let me pull it up. You haven't seen these. What's this say on here? Fiji. Guess who's going to Fiji? Guaranteed. We are. Debbie and I are. Guaranteed. If I do what it takes to go here, I'm going to make flipping millions of dollars on the way. And I get to go to Fiji on the other side of the world for a $20,000 trip from Isogenics. Why wouldn't I work my butt off? And any businesses, I need you guys to download this leadership and action formula, right? Any business, this is the new week right here. This is the new week, right? It ended yesterday. You fill it out. It puts yourself in check. Any traditional business runs their business this way. They, at the end of the week, they have a meeting. Beginning of the week, they have a meeting. Okay, where do we need help at? Did we have enough sales? Did this person do this? Is the sales team doing this? Blah, blah, blah. What's our profit and loss? Well, you got a link. The first thing, first square, is enrollments. You know, the first one is enrollments. How many enrollments did you personally do? Because we can do this all day long, but if we're not asking for the business, this guy, Joe, and his thing is, I got this, I'm a closer. I was like, yes, I love that verbiage. You know, and he just asked me, he asked me yesterday, all right, perfect. I mean, what pack do you want me to do? Don't you wish everybody's like that? You know what I mean? Ultimate pack, of course. Chris Harville, ultimate. Chris came to me the same way. Which one? Ultimate pack. He goes, all right, let's go. And guess what? He's a 2-star executive, making $200,000 residually a year within 2 years. Not bad. You start people out success, right? And they fill out this every week. And the second one is you're personally enrolled. How many did they enroll? Because it's not about you. If you're not helping your team enroll and coaching them properly, that's going to be a 0. There's no duplication. So you got to realize, I got to duplicate. And then the next one is, how many rank advancements do I have in my team? And then this is how many, the second one is how many your team did. The third one is how many rank advancements and then rank you hold. So you got to ask yourself, did I teach the person properly? Did I ask for accountability partners? I asked Joe this morning, hey, we're going to find 2 people. You're going to have 2 accountability partners. He's shaking his head, yes. Because I want to I want to get him 5 value packs. I either want to get him $700 to $900 back or $500 back right off the get-go. And I want those 2 people have to have 2 accountability partners, say the value pack, and they're getting $500. They're a happy clam. And Joe just got $1,000. Joe's happy. If you get someone $1,000 in their pocket right off the get-go, they see the vision. They're going to dig into that comp plan like no tomorrow. So that third one is the most powerful one, is how many people you rank advanced. Because rank advancements are duplications. That's creating consultants. That's creating the duplication. But the real one is managers. If you can become a manager making machine, because I could get Joe to turn consultant real easy, enroll his son and his wife, or enroll even not being a business builder. But once I can teach him to tell his 2 people, find 2 accountability partners, get your products paid for, it's a no-brainer. Why not eat for free? He just did it. He duplicated, and he tells those 2 people, hey, that's our comp plan right there. And you got to look, you know, Joe doesn't even know, but there's $5,000, you know, right now for him, right now within the first month, boom, even more than that. You know, an executive, a $10,000 bonus on top of that. There's a lot of money to be made as long as we all realize we are managing, making machines. But speed of the leader, speed of the pack. I'm going to ask you guys to all print this out and fill it out every week. We have accountability group that we do this. That's called our avatar group. And I post it also in our threads too, so they can see. And you can see, I tell our accountability group, even if you had a bad week, just step up and show your numbers. It just shows where as long as you're a leader, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Just know, you know, this is where I need to work. What time is it? We got to get going. This is where I need to work. This is where I need to fill in as a business fill in. So I challenge everybody to put 2 squares with a erasable marker on their mirror, right by the brush your teeth. And this is what I did when in the beginning of my build, and I still every once in a while put myself in check, and I'll write it big on my mirror in my office. But put 2 squares there. And every night you got to put a number in there, because remember, we're doing this for a business. And if you don't put yourself in check, because when you're an entrepreneur, there's not a boss telling you what to do. You got to ask yourself, would I hire myself or would I fire myself? That's a hard one. So ask yourself tonight, if I was hiring myself for $400 a day, $500 a day, $100 a day, would I hire or fire myself at the end of the day? If my boss came in and said, what'd you do today? Give me your report. What'd you do today? And if you went, oh, 0, sir. You see, there's a door, dude. You know, I mean, if I showed up to work like that, it wouldn't happen. So when you're an entrepreneur, you have to be accountable to yourself. So put 2 squares on your mirror, and I want you at the end of the day, minimum has to be a 3. Has to be a 3 on that, in that box. You ask for the business. You say, hey, Joe, what do you do? I'm a broker. I'm a this. Oh, cool. Maybe I can refer people to you. Hey, this is what I do. Are you open to watch a little video? Maybe, you know, you send me some information. I'll send you some information. Maybe you can refer some people to me, or this is what I do. I would love to help you. If you're open to it, I want you to take a look at it. Then I'll follow up with you tomorrow at 10 o'clock tomorrow, Joe, or at 6 o'clock, whatever works for you. I'd love to get your feedback and answer any questions you have. Even if it's for someone you'll know a little bit about more what I do. Simple. You have to put a number in there. Did you share the story 3 times? And then the next one, this is the big one. How many appointments did you set? Because if you're running your mouth and you're not asking for the close or not asking for the appointment, it's just talk. You got to say, what's a good time can I follow up? In the morning, afternoon, or evening? Even I work late into the night. So you let them know there's no excuse. I know you have kids, so, you know, why don't we do it at 9 after the kids are in bed? Or is the weekend better for you? If you give them all those choices and they say, well, you know, I'll just get back to it, they're blowing you off. Next, next, next. We're not in the, we deal with 8s, 10s. Don't drag people. So once you set the appointment to, like Chris Harville says all the time, it's 1, 2, 3. Ask for the cell, ask for it. What's a credit card? You can ask Joe. Right when we started talking, hey, okay, what credit card do you want me to put it on? We started, all of a sudden took a little information. All of a sudden Joe went to talking, blah, 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 blah. We started talking. Wait a second, Joe. Until the audience brought, Joe, let me finish this real quick. I brought him right back. Your lips shuts, your lips, you know, when you say, okay, what pack did you decide? I don't say, hey, Joe, what do you think? Do you like it? Do you think you might want to get started? No, he's on the phone with me. He wants it. They wouldn't be on the phone with you if something wasn't right in their life. They want it. So when it comes down to it, all at the end, all you're going to say is perfect. You see the packs. Let me get your information right now, Joe. Let me get your information. I'm using Joe for everything because he just got started. Let me get your information. Is it a Visa or a MasterCard? Then we'll figure out what pack you want. I closed it right off the get-go. And then I'm going to let him make, and I say, Joe, whatever pack works, all of them work. This is the one I recommend, the Ultimate Pack, because it's the best value and you're going to save the most. You're getting extra products, you're getting everything. And if you can swing it, that's a great one. But it's, some people can swing it, some people can't. But I recommend that one. So let's just get that one. It's $1,089, or the most popular one is the Value Pack. And if you want to get that one's excellent too. And that one's only $589. It's only $19 a day. And your wholesale account's opened up for all year. Or the whatever pack you want, the one below. But these are the 2 I like coaching on because it's synergistically together. So that's sort of it, guys. I hope you got some value out of this training. Gina, thank you so much. You flipping knocked it out of the park and really set people up for success. And show up to all the calls. Remember, look at the 5 people you're hanging around. I did a manager mindset for my wife today, and it was about success. I had to jump on cold. I forgot I was even doing this. Like, oh, okay, boom. But it's about success. Look at the 5 people you're hanging around. You're builders here. Everybody's builders. Alyssa, she's always in Frank's back pocket. Frank, he's a flipping in New York. He's a powerhouse. He calls me 3 times a day. I enrolled 2 more. I enrolled 2 more, but, you know, boom, boom, boom. Called me right before this Zoom, you know, and just look at the 5 people you're communicating with all day. Look at the 5 people you're texting. Are they successful? Are they uplifting you and cheering you on in what you do? Are they sitting on the couch doing nothing? Look at that. And then look at the people you're hanging around. Are they healthy? Are they not? Are they going to destroy you and derail you? Are they keeping you on track? You might have to eliminate some people out of your life that may be dear to you. You're not going to leave them. You're going to always love them, but they're not going to be in your circle no more. You're moving forward in life. You're going to grow this business. This is a mathematical equation that's guaranteed to work. And I'm here to say it worked. I looked at it and I said, understand investments. And I said, this works. All I got to do is get out of my way and care about other people and how I can change that guy's life and support him where he's at, product user or business builder. And really talk about the business of what we do. Be proud to be a professional network member. Be proud to be on this team, to be proud to be part of Isogenics, and let people know you do this for a living. And you have massive success on your team. You have 85% product users that flip it. And like Chris Harville always says, I got as many as the references you need. How many pictures you want? Tick, 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 tick. He just keeps sending them pictures until they shut up. You know? And so that's it, guys. Any quick, we'll do 2 questions or something. And 2 or 3 questions. Somebody asks one a burning question or something, ask one of us something, and then we'll jump and we'll get going. Just unmute yourself. And if not, Chris Harpo is going to say something. I know he is.
I have a question for Gina.
Yeah, go ahead.
Gina, when you were going over the intervals of what you should take throughout the day, when would you recommend taking the accelerator? At the same time that you take your shake and your vitamins?
Okay, so the accelerator is to be taken twice a day. One is with the morning shake, and the second is with the lunch meal.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. And that is printed literally in print. If you look at that little black and your little guide right there, it literally says when to take the accelerator. So it's all printed right there for you, just in case you forget.
Okay, how about a business question? Go ahead, Joe. Unmute.
So I have a quick question. Thanks for giving me all the support today, everybody. Thanks for all the welcome. Appreciate it. Just quick on the Penny app. I noticed that they're migrating from one of the different apps to the Penny app. I downloaded it. I see that it links. You could link your Facebook or your Instagram account, but it wasn't. I had a problem linking it. I was able to link it and get the contacts from my phone, but I wasn't able to link the Penny app to Facebook. Is that
okay?
Common? Is that happening? Or
here's how you do it, and I'll jump on tomorrow and guide you through it one-on-one. But just so everybody knows, because it's a great question, if you haven't downloaded the Penny app, pay the pro version, get the Penny app. You're all building a business. If you don't have it, it gives you your daily methods of operations. This guy's brand new, and he's already asking me. How many of you, if I asked you, raise your hand, do you have the Penny app? You know what I mean? So most of you all do. So you download it on your phone, purchase it, get the pro one, and then you go into the computer and go to Chrome, not Safari. And you have to, because it links with Chrome for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not a computer expert on that part. But you go to Chrome, that's what they say, and you open up the Penny app, and you log in because you already purchased it, and then it'll come up right then and there that it'll tell you to download Facebook, Instagram, and now they're integrating LinkedIn, and you'll let it download and link that. Does that answer the questions?
well, I did that because in order to download an app into Chrome, you have to go to the Google Store. So you go to the Google Store and you install the Penny app, and the app downloaded, but it didn't open in Chrome. So I'm not quite sure how to do that. I might be missing a step or something. I don't know how to open an app in Chrome. I don't know how that
You
works.
should be able to- who in here is real good at this on the Penny app? Is it
Did you
Chris?
use the plugin? Did you do the plugin?
I did not. So that's where I thought. I wasn't sure if there's a plugin. So should I be looking for the Penny app plugin?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't even know what she means about plug-in. So this is good. And see, this is being real and raw.
Thank you.
We're building the business here. But I just went into mine. And when I opened it up in Google, typed it in there, I didn't go to the App Store, I just typed it in. It came up and I clicked on it and it said log in, and I logged in and it just came up. So I logged in straight from Chrome. I just typed it in Penny app and I found the one, and I didn't plug something in or do any of that. So mine just came up that way. And I think it was pretty simple for me. And it gives me about 60 things to do every day. Frank Hernandez is on here. Dude, his is at 140 a day he does. He's in New York. So he's a person that I want to hook you up with. All right, let's do one more question real quick in this jump. We're on time right now. We're 1 minute after.
Hey, Jeff. I don't have a question. I just wanted to give a shout out to Kimberly for having my back. My wing is not broken. It was temporarily wounded, but I'm good. But she jumped in. I reached out to her this morning, and it's just teamwork. I appreciate it, Kimberly, so much. And you killed it for me. So thank you for that.
Okay, so you're so welcome. And I teased her because she was going to be part of this, and she all of a sudden couldn't do it because we work as a team together. So, you know, we filled in and boom, boom, boom. But I teased her. I said, what, your wing broke? The Eagle's wing broke or something? You know, I teased her. But recognition, guys, just for everybody knows, that's Monique Fraser right there. That's the Executive Canada team that flipping just rank advanced. Her and Rob, the guy in the truck, and they're impacting people. I met them at a GoPro event in Vegas, 20,000 people, supporting network marketing, and they jumped into this business. Well, I enrolled a guy in Australia, Mark Greer, that's just hit 2-star executive. See, leaders attract leaders. Chickens attract chickens. Ducks attract be a leader. Mark Greer attracted her. She's from another company. She's a businesswoman. She came on, turned her hat around backwards, hit executive in record time. She was a consultant, just so you know. We did a rally contest, guys. Out of the whole company, we thought we were number one. We bumped to number 2. She was part of the team. They all started as consultants when we started. Within 4 months, they had to hit executive. They hit it in record time. We even said it on our team. We're saying, okay, half the time. We have to hit it half the time or whatever it was. She was 7 away. 7 consultants away. Was it 7? 7 consultants away. And I think she said, I'll have it done tomorrow or the next day. I'll have it done in 2 days. She had it done, what, 2 days? 4 days. 4 days that week. She goes, I'll have it done by the end of the week. And she had this flipping confidence, and she just did it. So it's just a decision. So guys, thank you for showing up, and congratulations, Monique and Rob. And tomorrow and next week, make sure you're on, because we're going to bring the one and only Mark Greer from Australia that just hit 2-star. And he's going to rock some of the training. He's a pro athlete also. And he's up to win the Isobody Challenge of $50,000. He's a finalist. So he's going to bring the goods for us next week. And then following that, we'll probably have Chris Harbaugh, Frank Hernandez, and all different leaders that qualify to teach and lead by example. Speed of leader, speed of the pack, guys. All right, let's unmute everybody. You do that stuff?
Thank you, Gina.
Unmute yourself, everybody.
Thank you, Gina.
Go ahead, everybody.
Thank you,
Frankie
Gina.
Hernandez.
Thank you, Jeff.
Be your other New Yorker, Joey. I want you guys to
Thank
connect.
you, Gina.
Okay.
Thank
All
you,
right, here we
Gina.
go.
Oh,
We're gonna, and if you guys connect, Frank. All right, here we go. Here's how we do it. 1, 2, 3.
Hi, everybody.
Good job, guys.
Thank you, Gina.
See ya.
Thank you, Gina.
Hi, Jeff. Woo!
Thank Thank you.
Thank you,
Gina.
Jeff. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Good night. Hasta luego.
Thank you.